Morning, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We did have a revision on the CPI, and it came better than expected. Initially, the market shoot up to 5,043, creating a new all-time highs. And now we have a little bit of a retracement from that move. I mean, we erased that move, and now we are in the overnight range. All right, so the market is off. I have Ale, George, and James on the line too. Welcome, guys.
What up? What up? What up?
Going on, good morning.
Morning. So we just close the gap.
Oh, we're about to, yeah. Oh no, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I told you, like we could do it like in no time.
The NQ's got about 50 points down to fill its gap. I don't know if it's gonna try or not.
Yeah, the close is 68.25 for the Yankee.
Currently sitting on a support level.
Now I gotta tell you, the Russell got to a resistance at 2002.7. It's coming off of it pretty sharply. Mm. Bro, internals are static. Is this 1 minute? Yeah.
Bear flag off the open? What?
Bro, as long as we don't get yesterday's price action, I'll be so happy.
Yeah, yesterday was
Like,
awful, bro.
oh my god. And it was like that the whole day because I went to the gym and I kept
Mhm.
checking
The
the
market.
trading view every like 20, 25 minutes and it would be like the same price, 16
Yeah, yeah.
or 08. Bro,
Yeah.
I had to open Thinkorswim because I thought it was like glitching. And I will open Thinkorswim and it will also be at 08.
He thought it
Yeah.
was glitching.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, bro, there's no way she hasn't moved. I will go to Thinkorswim and then she was like, 0875.
Yes, sir. All right, the gap closed and the reaction positive, bro. This thing is too bullish, man, to be shorted. I don't know.
NQ's buying it back up off this support. Was not able to
Yeah.
close down there.
Yeah.
Back through 900. Potential for a squeeze.
Hmm.
Bro, we're reaching 6,000 by the end of the year.
Mm.
Like I said, man, NQ is gonna be at 25,000 and RTY is gonna be at 1100. I don't know.
Damn, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be crazy.
That would be
That will be a
busted
bubble
broken.
100%. No,
Oh,
that
then
will
it's the
100
bubble.
that will 100% be a bubble. I think that will 100% be a bubble. That would be ridiculous.
So talking about the revisional adjustment on the CPI, the December number was 0.3 and they revised it down to 0.2. So that caused the launching point at 8:30 here. What is it here? Right here. Yeah. But we reversed the entire move. Is yet to see if the market is going to continue. Like I don't dislike this as a resistance, but I don't know, bro. We have contextual alignment to the upside. I haven't broken any structure to the downside. I don't want to just get ahead of this.
Russell's
yeah.
back up to the VWAP.
Yeah, NQ just came straight into the VWAP and
Yeah, got rejected.
not happy with it.
Russell's trying to push through. I like the long on the Russell, but with this VWAP in the way right now. Need to wait for a pullback here.
NQ's hanging on for dear life. Yesterday's close. Might range here for a second. Short here, NQ looking for 70.
RTO is pushing. No, she's raising.
What's the dollar doing, guys?
It's going up a little bit. Yeah, but
Consolidating to the downside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it went up at 920. Now it's just consolidating right there.
Russell's trying to come back down. Looking like the NQ's trying to lead this to the downside.
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, did I hear that correctly? The NQ's leading something? What? Feels, man, this whole week it's been lagging everything, bro. Like,
Potentially not. On the Russell, it seems like it was just a pullback. It's trying to. It's chopping around this VWAP right now.
bro, I'm telling you, yesterday, bro, the RTY was like banging, bro. I was so salty because usually when you come on and you're like, yeah, man, I just had my first trade. I'm like, oh shit, let me go peep the RTY, see what that's doing. I was pissed, man. I looked at the RTY, like, fuck.
RTY has
That
been
shit is
moving big
volatile.
time. Yeah, has been moving.
That shit is volatile as fuck.
Yeah. Hmm.
SPX did break the 5,000 level, right?
Yesterday, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this. I like for my everything I got on my chart, we should have came down to 70. We have not came down to 70 yet. I don't know if it's still trying to.
Are
As long
you
as we're
still in
below,
it?
no, my trail stopped kicking me out. But 900 I have is a full on like supply. Like that's gonna be resistance. If we get back through 900 and start to push through the like the CPI news lows to the upside, we get on the other side of that, might change. But as long as we're below that, I can't see it as bullish. Like I don't know. It's definitely not a sell off though. So like
Nah.
bulls are still trying to make a stand.
No, they're holding this shit, bro. And look at the tick chart. It's plus 200.
Except
Hasn't
for the
even
5 minute chart. It might just be because we're oversold right now. Like that 5 minute chart, you seeing that? Is the ES doing the same thing? Like 5 or 6 bars down, we're kind of oversold right now. We're in a 5 minute demand as well. So 880, 875, 880 might hold. Let's see if we get a break. But that hourly chart, that candle is kind of engulfing the last 7 hours of price action. So might be a turning point.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know if today is the day to be aggressive. Honestly, we're too fucking high. Like at least I want 5,000, 5,005. If I could get these, I'll be a buyer here. A roach. I'll be a roach down here.
Short here again in Q through 80. Stop above 85. If
What's
we
your
can get the
T?
gap fill.
What's your T1? What's your T?
65.
Yeah, you have support right there. You have support at 79.75. We haven't been able to break that.
Bro, so much yesterday.
Damn, the VIX is shooting down. This is weird.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
And we have like low volatility and relatively low volume. This is very weird.
Yeah, volume has come down actually. We don't have any
Out
other
there.
news today, but we have a speaker, right? I think at 11.
I think we have a Canadian speaker. Not 100% sure. Coleone or something like that.
Olioni?
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds kind of like Corleone, but I don't want to say it.
Russ is still just chopping around this VWAP.
I'm hopping back in here short from yesterday's high.
Nvidia is now worth as much as the entire Chinese stock market.
No.
Holy shit,
That's
bro.
ridiculous.
Fuck me, bro. What the fuck? Oh my
I'm just
God.
waiting with my needle, bro. I can't just pop, pop. Bubble.
Yeah, let's keep dancing along, bro. When it's time, we'll be Bobo Boys.
Else is coming. T1 at 74. See if I can't get the other one to ride down to about 850. Got a lot of volume on the week down here at 850. Be looking for that move. Come back up and take me out, break even. It's not selling off, man. It's not. That's at least 3 attempts now. It's just not. It's not selling off.
Russell's trying to break the trend line. See where it closes. I could be getting along the Russell soon.
Well, time to hop out of this short. 20-yard George said long. I'm going long. Realistically, though, we get through 900. We get through VWAP on the NQ. Definitely switching to long bias right now. We're still under all that, but we get back up through that and yeah, change the tune. 5 minute demand held like a champ, like almost to the tick. That's 75. 75 through 80 area.
30 seconds in this first 15 minute.
Let's see if we squeeze 97 here on the NQ. 897. Oh yeah.
What do you like, Franco?
I mean, I like the gap close, but
And the longer gap close, right?
New 15.
yeah, look at the internals, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you have there? It's not even through zero. Hasn't.
Bro, this might be a dip and rip. Like this might be a trend day, man. That's a very tight opening range on the NQ. 25 points. Like that is extremely, I don't know, a little bit more. 35, but shit. Say if we get up through like 915, we turn 915 into support, consolidate up there. I don't see why we don't get a retest of those news highs like the 975. Volume starting to pick up here too.
Wow. So the NQ retraced the entire move there. Hmm.
And I
The
think
Dow
that's
is.
like the fourth or fifth day it was unable to fill the gap to the downside. You know, like
That tells you.
upside.
That tells you
Yeah, yeah,
how potent it is, bro. How strong it is.
100%.
In the meantime, the ES, uh, it has closed all the gaps. Like I don't think there are any gaps to be filled yet. Just oh yeah, the February 7th. Yeah, that gap we never filled that one. So we might come down to like 49.70, 49.60 anytime. I don't know with this market, bro, but it fills all the gaps. Historically, it's impressive.
Amazing price action.
Another test of the VWAP here. Break through it this time.
Oh yeah, the ES has the Globex the 24-hour view up right there too at 24.
Squeeze mode activated.
Are you long now, James?
Yes, sir. Tell you, man, just listen to George, man. He's got those spidey senses.
Yeah.
Trying to see if we can't get through 17. I mean 15, but we do have a little bit of like overnight resistance around the 912 area, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. See if we don't break through it.
So we're going through the view up on the NQ, but not on the ES. The ES is holding.
I mean, on the NQ, like I mean, this is a 1 minute chart, so like definitely take
Yeah.
it with like, a large lump of salt. But we are kind of making a little cup and handle formation.
The big old copy handle.
What do you like about the tick, bro? Finally below zero. Jesus. The delta for the day is basically flat. I started to like the short a little bit, Ale. Hmm?
Where at?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't have where.
Mhm.
23, but it's already tested. It will come back up. I don't know. 22. 22. So you have the Dow pushing down, the RTY pushing down. Now NQ needs to catch up. But NQ is too big. All the big companies are in the NQ, so that's the thing. If you want a better gauge for the ES, you need to go with the NQ instead of the RTY. Hmm.
Are we gonna range just like yesterday? Should we just play the range?
I don't know, man. It's Friday. Wall Street might be sucking clams, up in Montauk or something right now, like oysters on a half shell or some shit, dude. I don't know. It feels like we're really light up here.
Oh my god.
So the RTY just gave up all the gains from the session.
It's flat, right?
Yeah, it's about to turn. Yeah, it's about to turn negative. Um,
They just got me break even on that long. Right back into that like 895, 900 level. Yesterday's high. Shit, bro, if this shit reverses on my stop, I'm gonna be sad.
I don't dislike this. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one.
Order submitted.
6 more minutes.
Wow, that is extremely unlucky. Wow.
I'm in it.
I might hop back in. This looks like it won't. The damn VWAP, man.
I don't know, bro. I don't like this range. I don't like this at all. No one bit.
Yep. Wow. NQ is
Yeah.
pushing. Wow, NQ is pushing. Now we have sellers trapped on the ES. Yeah. Now you had trapped
Wow.
sellers on the ES. Hmm. Ooh. Jesus, you see that? Wow.
Yeah, nasty rejection.
Yeah. Hmm.
Got some heavy buyers coming in on the NQ.
Yeah. $21.50, $21.50.
Delta looks like Delta, like everything
Oh
looks
my god.
cool, but
Jesus.
yeah.
Jesus
Five?
Christ.
Oh,
I
here
had
it
the
goes.
opportunity there to bail out, bro, and it was
To break
so
even.
fucking. Yeah, it was so fucking fast. I'm gonna be stepped out. Yeah, it is what it is. Like the tick chart is. What the fuck is going on, bro?
But
Extremely strong buyers, man. It's like 1,200 contracts at the market. Like just boom,
we're
buy
about to
market, buy
squeeze.
market, more. Here comes more.
Yeah, it's about to squeeze this shit, bro.
What's the feeling I just can't sleep? You done it a long time. It's all about it. Just can't wait. You broke my heart.
Hmm.
930 is gonna be the real test. If we can get through 930 on the Nasdaq, then we might have little pop skis over here.
I swear. I swear you dead to me.
Yeah.
Stop filming.
Yeah, I got stepped out now, bro. It's incredible. It's like reading your mind. It's like someone is reading your mind. Absolutely incredible.
It's the robots, man. Power of the robot.
No, they can.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm long the Russell.
Yeah, the short is not a good idea, actually. It's just it's stupid
See if
trade.
this
I don't know what
VWAP
to try.
breaks through the VWAP it's holding right now. My stop's at break even. I got in at 93.
Like if there was a chance for the Bears to bring it down, it would probably have been today. Yesterday was really light. We had, I don't know, man. I'd figure on a Friday profit taking, like the weekend is, kind of volatile. No one knows what's gonna be coming through on Monday. Could have been profit taking Friday, but nope. Still buying it up, so still strong.
Very strong.
Wow.
New 30. Fucking hate new 30s.
Ik heb Metro dan.
Could this be a trending day to the upside? Hmm.
Current resistance on a NASDAQ 1955.
I just saw it.
Same price level as yesterday. Imagine that.
I'm out there for 1 hour.
Nice. Looking for a pullback entry down here at 1930 or so.
In the 15-minute and the 5-minute on the Russell are terrible. I can only imagine
God damn.
ES is pretty bad.
Wow. Wow. Do you see that, bro? Like 1,000 contracts in one tick. The fuck?
Bro.
Who's buying
These
that
levels
shit
are
there?
fire.
Wow.
What's wrong with this thing? I'm back in here long from 95.
No objections from me. Advanced decline is hanging on to the zero line. I don't know if it's bear flagging or if it's holding, but yeah, like currently it's holding.
See if it continues this squeeze.
I don't know how I got my full 10 points, but that it didn't fill me on my target, bro. Like it went through it. I don't know. Kind of looks like we're bear flagging here.
Hmm. And now the ES is holding the RTH view up there. It's at 22.
Woo!
Let's see if we got a push.
It is just too bullish.
Yeah, it's too bullish.
Mm,
Would you take 24?
Oh,
I think I'm about to take this bear flag if we bust below 30. I don't like the way this is acting. I'm hopping out of this.
needs to go here.
24.50.
I'm gonna break even on the on my Russell trade from 95. Oh shit. Volume and volatility has picked up. The volume on that last
Yeah.
candle on
Yes,
the
indeed.
Russell was the largest volume other than the opening 930 candle.
Really?
Like, that's ridiculous on the Russell.
All right,
Let's
yeah,
just
I'm
hope
short
was-
here through 30. I think this thing is about to flush.
huge buying, but it's not going anywhere on the Russell. There we go. There we go.
Closing short there, flipping long.
There we go. There we go.
NQ, I don't know, man. NQ's like, what is up with this 30 level, bro? Just go. You should be going. There we go. Go. Go.
Yo, take care of the chat. Take care of the kid, bro.
And it's too much money, bro. You just can't trying to comprehend all those money. He said, I need a Mercedes Benz for high school. You looking forward to that, George?
Fuck that, he's driving a Honda at best, like a used one. That's ain't got no new car.
I need that Rolex for my first day of middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Nope. I've got 1R locked in. I've been up as much as 3R in this, but I don't know if I'm gonna survive this pullback here.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
Nothing,
Nothing. No trade day again, bro. This is ridiculous, bro.
yes, is it
How are you
moving?
supposed to improve if this?
Wow, yeah, yes, really isn't doing much, huh?
Nope.
Order submitted.
Finally, alrighty, even. What do you have, Franco?
23.
Bruh.
Stop at 17. 15, 1750.
Ooh. NQ looks like it wants to rip so bad.
25 is a support right now. I don't know if 23 is possible. This is the last 5 on the 15.
Barely scraped out T2 on that. It looks like it's gonna. I don't know. Momentum. We're getting a lower high on momentum and an equal high on price action. So I don't know.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's gonna come back down.
Actually, I think I'm gonna move my entry to 20. Because next 15 minute can give me that push to 20. ATR is 550 and we're at 25, so 20 is very possible. That's what I'm
Short here
gonna
again.
do.
Oh, sorry. Through
Yeah.
30. Get this breakdown. Looks like it's trying to double top. Do have a high volume node here at 30 though. I don't know if it's gonna do it or not.
Ooh.
Let's try it.
Oof.
Where's that
My
market
God.
maker? Hit that sell
My
button.
God.
Where's Bogdanov when you need him, man? Dump it.
Dump it.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck off, bro.
I really
This
thought the 15
thing.
minute could. It's 2 more minutes for the 15. Let's see if the 15 can give us something. There are trapped sellers there at 25, so 25, 25. It's like impossible, bro. A lot of people shorting and just pushing this thing up. Yeah. One minute for the 15. So the 15 realistically can get to 21. My entry right now is at 20. There's a question for you, George.
Elsa, I'm waiting for you.
I don't know about Elsa, bro. Honestly. All right, new 15. Let's see if this one gives us the entry down at 20 or 23. 22, sorry. Yeah, sure.
This thing is going up.
Yeah, no short is able to profit today. It's impossible. That tells
This
you.
thing is going up.
Yeah. Bro, although we do have a very nice divergence on the advanced plan.
The downside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the NQ is pushing, bro. That's the thing. You have the
Yeah, we're getting a
NQ
little
pushing.
flag break here on the NQ.
Mm-hmm. You have the NQ pushing and the RTY down. That's the thing. Ultimately, the NQ is stronger. Hmm.
I think this is worse than yesterday.
We're at value area high. Oh boy.
I think it was worse than yesterday, bro, honestly. Because yesterday at least we were ranging.
Bro, I'm not from here, so I don't watch football. Like everybody. I don't know. I guess my home is the guy, right?
What do you mean? It's all about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy taking it home.
Bro, it makes me feel like the short can work partially. Look at the tick. What do you say? Hmm?
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like if I'm gonna take a short, it will be in 40, 41. Yeah, I have to have a good location in order to take the short. Like, I honestly don't know.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm
But
taking
one
this
thing I
one.
do know is I do what?
Yeah, I'm taking this short, but it's just if it goes above 26, 27, I'm gonna cut it. Yeah,
Order filled.
yeah, I cut it off. Yeah, very small. Nah, fucking kidding me, bro. Are you serious? Look at that shit, bro. Yeah, and tick is negative. I mean, yeah. Could have gone 27.50 probably. Yeah. Yeah, advanced decline is not bad. The only thing is that the view up is holding big time on the ES.
James, are you there?
What's up, man?
What?
I was asking if you guys were there. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say about today's range. Honestly, I don't find my edge is not here today.
Your what?
My edge is not here today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very slow.
Better stay cash and just get experience from today. Get information from today.
Bro, for me, tick is very negative. Is there's no momentum, but I don't think the market will continue up with this tick unless the tick changes. Probably will go sideways the rest of the day, like yesterday.
Most likely.
Hmm?
I think so. It's Friday. It's what the second Friday of the month.
Yeah, the month is Very bullish though. Yeah, the month is up 3%. In 4 months, we have gone up 9, 5. 9 and 5 is 14, 15, 18% in 4 months since October. Since November. 18%.
I think the low before this rally was like what 3,500 and 3,400. No, 4,500. Sorry, 4,500, 4,400. What was the
It
low?
was 41
Before.
to it was 41.50.
No way! Wow.
Yeah, it's 20%.
Ay ay ay. It looks like early workout.
Mm-hmm.
Migati da gangster.
Lilu has a flash sale.
85%.
¿Cuánto?
85%.
Mm.
Coming right into all-time highs.
I'm in the Russell long here, see if it squeezes.
Goodness gracious, what the hell happened to the Russell?
Yeah,
Just sideways.
it took a dive, but everything else held up, so this needs to squeeze up.
Yeah, yesterday's high was a killer entry for the Russell, right there on that 990.
Probably gonna this trade, and I might. Oh, the new 30-minute candle. God damn it.
Oh, here goes the squeeze. Not the same tune as yesterday.
You personally may have an alibi, but has no.
You thought Tucker Carlson interviewed Putin?
Is that you watching the interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that the Northern Pipeline, whatever, Northern Stream Pipeline, the U.S. blew it.
I'm out there, break even. Very annoying.
At least you gave it a shot, though.
If the ES breaks above 30,
Yeah, I think the ES is what's holding everything else back, bro.
all these could go if the ES breaks above 30.
But the ES probably isn't going to move until what you call it next week. All that CPI, PPI, jobless claims. Second attempt, trying again. We are frothy up here.
Mm-hmm.
Low grind up.
$15-minute chart looks like it needs to chill for a minute. If we consolidate up here, though, I don't know. 18,000? It's in sight.
Yeah, it's just 20 points above. What is the overnight on the Yankee? Oh no, we broke the overnight on the Yankee, not on the ES though.
Yeah, it just wicked it as well. That's why I'm interested.
There we go, pushing through that 30.
Got potential resistance right here at 980 and another one up at about 810.
ES just cleared out some liquidity there at 30. Could get a pullback, but cleared it.
Wowzers. NQ is an absolute unit.
You in this, James?
Um, I was in it at 10:15, and I'm not in the all-time high break. It's
Oh, we're also high on the.
on the NQ. Yeah, we just broke through it again.
Oh my god. Maybe 18,000 could be the resistance.
That's what I was thinking. But honestly, bro, like this 5-minute trend line is it's not it's like no joke. Like this shit is so actually beautiful. Like
Yeah.
perfect. You know what I mean? Like this shit is legit.
Uh, when will we gain volatility back, bro? When will they gain the volatility back?
And back for another trend line retest. 75.
Is it worth taking a trade?
On the
Like with this
ES,
volatility, like depends on your target, right? Like depends on what you're looking for.
Order filled.
um,
Because if I wanna get in like a 24 like or like 24.5, for example, on the ES, what could be my target? Like cannot fucking hope like for a 34. That's what I'm saying. Is it worth it to take a trade
like
if my risk to reward is there? Like
what I'm trying to figure out what your system is. Like what gets you into the trade? Do all internals have to be going a certain way, or like what is
a
your
good
like?
zone, a good zone. Honestly, a good zone.
So you're
For
essentially a
me, for me,
support and
it's mostly
resistance
good
trader.
zones. What?
Or you're essentially a support and resistance
Yeah,
trader.
basically, yeah. Basically, yeah.
And how wide is your stop?
Bro, 4 to 5 points. 4 to 5 points. Maximum like 4.5 points is like my max. My max loss that I taken is like 4.5 points. I feel like location is so important. Like that's the highest probability. I mean, obviously not. It's not gonna work every time, but I do feel that you have more chances of. That's why, bro. Like sometimes I don't know if you've seen some of the trades I get. Like that shit could be fucking like like a falling knife, and I'll just take a long out of a random, like not a random location, out of a demand that I have, and then that should just wake up like that.
Personally, I feel like you're. I don't feel like your issue is your entry. I feel like your issue is the stop that you have and the amount that you're trying to get out of it. I feel like if you halved your stop, like cut it in half, and then targeted 5 points to 8 points or 5 points to 10 points, something like that, you'd have a lot more like a easier time.
Profitability. You
Yeah,
mean?
because usually it's like you said, like usually when you take your trade, it doesn't really, I mean, like review it, right? Like go back through your trades and figure
Yeah.
out what's going on with them. Like, do you record your trades? If you recorded your trades, then you could just like take notes on the side or journal. If you journal your trades, if you don't, I suggest it just to get an idea of like what your largest drawdown, like your adverse excursion is against your, like when you take your entry, how much does it come against you before heading into your like your direction, your trade direction? And then by that you get the idea of, well, I would have maybe I would have lost 2 or 3 extra trades out of having to double the stop, but instead of that I'm risking half as much and I'm still getting 9 out of 12 or
Yeah,
12 out of
that's
15.
that's one thing I found in common. Like that's how I used to do it. Like I used to have like my stop would be like, let's say, like 2 points, 2.5 points, and then I will get stopped out every time. And I was like, why am I getting stopped out? I think for you, in order for it to that to work, like your entry has to be like pinpoint perfect. Like the entry has to be like
Yeah,
pinpoint perfect.
that's not possible. I don't think it's
And
possible.
It's
exactly,
definitely
like,
possible because me and George did it for 2 years. Like we had 2 point stops and we were trading the ES for 2 years together. It's
were
definitely
you
possible.
fading? Were you fading though? Were those
We
fades?
traded both
Uh,
directions. Like whatever the market was telling us, we would just take those levels and go with it, run with it.
the thing is that my system is basically just fades. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna jump. Obviously, like if you know, like you have a trend going on and you find a way to jump in it, obviously. But I feel like I feel like it's easier. I feel like it's not like not easier, but I feel like there's more profitability if you fade. Like yeah, I can literally just get on a pullback and aim for like 2 3 points, and I can just get like T1 or whatever. But I don't know. I don't feel like that's healthy for my, because at the end of the day you base your trading on your personality or your risk parameters or whatever. So it's really what fits you. I used to do that. I used to like just jump into like trend or go with a trend. But what will happen to me is I will literally just get on the higher day and then just fucking get stopped out. That's why I switched it, and I never had like such a comfortable system, that the one that I have right now for myself, for my trading style. But like in days like this, I obviously like my edge is not there.
All right, well,
Yeah.
can you share
And
your
you,
screen with me real quick?
you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
need to understand that though. Like
yeah,
today
yeah,
isn't the day for
100%,
your system,
100% today, and yesterday was not either.
and
Yeah,
it's not
That's
it's
always
why
gonna,
that's
it's
where
not always
experience
going to
comes
be.
in. Like, let me see. I'm gonna share my screen with you.
And like especially as a newer trader, like you seeing that is really big, like really big. Like just knowing,
Let me
having
see.
the ability to know that it's just not a great day for you to trade.
Can you
All right,
see it?
so yeah, show me some of your zones. Let's see here.
Like for example, this zone, I had a limit order here at 14. If it reached 14 and it bounced, that would have been perfect. But right here, bro, like this, no man's for me. Unless
Okay.
we come up here and then we retest, I would jump in it like here. Or if we get like
Why
a 50% retracement or something.
is this Discord
But
making it all blurry? Like why is it
yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah,
damn?
it's Discord. Yeah.
Would you say that was like 40 down there at the bottom? What was
Here,
that? Yeah,
14,
that
14,
14,
14,
14.
14.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I had a limit right here. If we went down
Okay,
here, I
so
would have taken it.
maybe okay, so instead of that, like maybe because you know what they're trying to do, right? Like think about it like this. So if people had their stops at the bottom of that green one up top, so then that's like it, you could see it. You could see it in the chart because you got that big red bar, you got that little consolidation bar, and then you got that second big red. Yep, or those to the left, like right to the right now, right
Here,
there. Yes,
this.
from
Okay.
that green zone that you had right there at the top. Now the top one.
Okay. Okay.
So you see how from there, how you had that big red bar, that little consolidation bar, and then that big red bar again?
This one right here. Oh,
No.
this one right here. This one
Yeah,
right here.
those two. You had
Yeah.
that one, the one to the right of it, like those two big red. So from your support zone, you had that flush. And then it came straight to what? Your next
To
support zone.
to my bigger demand. So there's like a
Right.
there's like an actual. Is that this? I wouldn't take this. Like this, I wouldn't take. This would be like a profit. Like if I got in here, I would take my profits like in around this area.
Which I
It's a
understand.
high probability area.
I'm just saying that the fact that as soon as it got out of your support zone, it flushed like that
If
is
flush, yeah,
validating your support zone because other people had their stops in that area, like the bottom of that
here,
zone. Yes.
yeah,
So as soon as it came through it, it flushed,
if
which means
flush, yeah,
they got. So what I would do is I would put my buy a little bit above the top of that green zone that you have on the bottom,
right
and then I
here.
would put my stop halfway through the green zone. Yes, like right there. That would be my stop, and that would be
Yeah,
like
which will be that's what I was telling you, which will be like four to 4.5 points.
got you
That's why.
based on yours, but like
But
yeah,
I
bro.
cannot aim to like I cannot just aim for this little
I
move
just
right here.
wouldn't pinpoint like I wouldn't go for that sniper entry. Like if you're using double the stops, then you don't need a sniper entry. You just
No,
need to be
100%, 100%.
like you need to be filled near your demand zone and trade that up to your next resistance, right? Or vice
Yeah, yeah,
versa.
yeah.
Like if it's resistance, then you're trading down to your demand zone. But like that I mean that would have played out perfectly. What would that have
That
gave you?
is
Like
true about you
9 or
what
10
you said
points?
about the sniper. Yeah, like let's say if I got like my limit was here at 14, since I knew that we're not gonna have as much volatility, my like my sell could be around here or even before the zone. Like I wouldn't be looking for anything too crazy, but it will fit my risk reward parameters. You know what I mean? Like if I'm risking, let's say 14 and I'm risking the whole zone,
Bro,
then my 2 to 1 will be 8 points, which will
let me ask you this
be
though.
here.
Would you rather have one trade that you get 10 R out of, or would you rather have 50 trades that you get 1 R out of?
One trade, obviously.
One trade for 10 R.
Yeah, 100%,
Why?
100%,
50
100%.
trades for 1 R, you're profitable.
I mean,
The
what
last 9
what
trades you took could have been negative 1 R, and then where
Yeah,
you at?
but the question is, what's your winning rate?
Exactly.
What's your winning
I
If you
mean, if
got
you
percentage?
can,
50 trades
if
in
I
a
know
row
that,
and they're winners
what are the
versus one trade,
probabilities? Okay, but let's be honest. Like, what are the probabilities you can like? Okay, what are the probabilities you can get like out of 50 trades you can get 50 winners? Like
Yeah,
it's so hard. Obviously,
it's
from one trade to get a 10 R, it's also like super 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 hard. But
bro.
I find it more.
A realistic win rate for me is like maximum 60%. It
I don't know a
regardless.
single person who had a 50 R, I mean a 10 R trade on the ES. Like that's
I mean,
that's like 25, 30 points. I mean, like that's professional level shit right there. That's
and not
uh,
even because sometimes the ES does not move. It hasn't moved today. Like unless you got in like in the very low here at 1650, right? And you were risking like 3-4 points. You will be 5 hour up, so it's not easy.
I feel like five. I think like 5 hours like pretty. I'm not saying it's easy, but I think it's like, bro, it's if you work in it, I think you can get 5 hour. I mean, obviously with this volatility, it's basically like fucking impossible unless you are a fucking sniper, like you said. Like you enter a 1650 and you still have fucking 32, which I don't know. But it does fit, bro. For me, it's better this than just jumping in a trade and just seeing like 2 red bars or just I don't know. For me, this is better than just being in and out of trades. For me personally, personally for me, because I tried it before and I just bro, I wasn't not getting an edge. I felt like I was basically at that point just fucking gambling for me myself. I know people that they jump in trades and they're profitable, But for me it did not work. For me it did not
Well,
work.
what's your win rate and what's your profit factor right now?
My win rate for this month is 50%. For this
How
month
many
is
how many
50%.
trades? How many trades is that?
4 trades. I think
Nah,
in four
bro.
trades
Nah, bro.
this
You
month.
need at least 30. At least 30
Yeah,
to
the
even
frequency.
consider that a percentage. Like you can't for like 15, 20 trades, that's you need at least 30 minimum. And you really preferably want more than 100. Like 100, 125, 150 for your data points. But a minimum of 30. Otherwise it doesn't like that's not even
Yeah,
that
well,
doesn't count.
100%. No, 100%.
You
But
have
that's
like so can you go back a couple of months? What's your win rate then? If you go back
my.
like 2 or 3
If
months?
you go back to like 35%, 35%, 30%.
All right. And what's your profit factor?
The frequency. Just tell the frequency.
I don't remember. I
No,
don't
you can see
remember.
it, you can
But
see it on the edge one.
let's see the sure. So what is it overall? Yeah, like the 36%.
And where's your profit factor? I can't see any of the writing on your screen because Discord is making it all like
So for
Blur.
example, my average winner is $150 and my average loser is $70. So that's already a 2 to 1. My expectancy is $6, obviously, because I'm doing MES. I do micro contracts. My profit factor is 2. Is 2. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what.
1 second.
What?
1 second.
And obviously, this is my journal since I started like doing futures, which was when I basically didn't have a really build an edge or build a system that like the one I have right now, or like the one I've tried to improve.
The problem with our system is like yesterday or today, it doesn't make money.
No,
It's very hard.
no. Unless you had a perfect entry, like if I had if it came down to a 14 and then, but I was obviously not gonna let it. I was obviously not gonna let it ride.
Does it also offer you the gain to pain ratio?
Yeah,
Like is that
yeah.
okay? So what's that at right now?
I'm gonna tell you right now. My gain to pain 0.16. Like it's
Yeah,
not.
nothing.
Yeah, I like.
But let's say,
See,
look, we have 68. We have 68 losers, 38 winners. So we're talking about a total of 106 trades in
so
a range of what, 6 months?
but essentially that's a break-even system at the moment, the way you have
Yeah,
it set up.
but we're also counting. I'm also including the months that I started doing futures, which I basically I was just building, building a. Bro, if you
The
look at
system.
look at this month, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. There's like all reds. That's when I was starting with futures.
So how about the last like 4 weeks? Can you do a monthly?
Yeah,
Let
but
me
it
see
hasn't.
monthly.
And do you see your
Yeah,
percentages
my
change?
monthly
Do you
is.
see like is your win rate going up? Is your profit factor
Yeah,
going up?
that I can tell you for sure. My win rate has gone up, and my profit factor has gone up as well.
Because at a
That I can tell you. But
minimum,
but 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 my trade frequency has gone down. Like I take trades. I
but there's
take
nothing wrong with that. That's a
that.
good thing, right? Like
That's
you're not
why.
taking exactly like today,
That's
right? If today doesn't meet your criteria, but
exactly.
actually I think it does. Like that trade off the open, like I would have taken that because everything that you said about your system, that's your system right there. The only thing I would change is I would give it 2.5 points. like outside of your demand zone, I would give it 2.5 points to let your entry be filled. Because I mean, like, yeah, sometimes it does go exactly to the tick, like exactly where you want it to go, but majority of the time they're just looking for a quick like dip and go. Like they're gonna spike people out for a liquidity grab, and then they're gonna reverse it right there on your, like, right there in front of it, right there behind it, right there in it, whatever your zone is, and then they're gonna take it the opposite way. So you need to give it a little bit of room because they're zones, they're not
That's
exact
why.
levels, right?
That's why today. That's why my entry today was like we say. Like sometimes we like. Well, sometimes what happens to me is I'm too cheap, so I'm looking for a price that is like too low for what it is. But I don't know. It just depends on the stop. If I could be more aggressive and increase my risk, then yeah, 100%. But
It's
I
not
haven't
increasing
gotten
your
to that
risk
point
though.
yet.
Your stop would still be the same.
Let's
You're,
say, look,
you
are
would
you looking
still
at my
use a
screen?
5 point stop, but you would
Are
take the
you
entry a little bit sooner.
are you looking at my screen right now?
Yeah.
Can you like can you like notice the numbers or no?
No,
Can you
not at
like see
all.
the can you
It's
see the
completely,
this?
yeah, I can see
Can
your
you see?
mouse, but I can't see the
Yeah, yeah,
numbers at
yeah.
all.
All right, so my entry here was oh fuck. My entry for today's trade was here, right here at 14,
Right.
in
So I
this
would
line right
add
here.
2.5 points to that, to 1650 instead of
Yeah,
1450.
but in order for my trade to not work, or in order for my zone to be invalidated, like in order to like to know that the zone is not gonna work, then my stop will be at 10. So that's already 4 points. And if I take an aggressive entry, like you said, like what, 2.5 more points more aggressive, this could have been. So I would have been risking if I kept my
That's
stop the
no,
same.
you don't. I mean,
If I kept
if
my
you're
stop the
using
same, then
that,
yeah.
you can't put your stop down there. Like you gotta give it room to let you know that you're right. So you either need to increase your risk a little bit, or you need to keep the same risk and just allow your target to be filled a little bit higher. Like that's I mean, especially when it's oversold like that, because it was oversold off the open, and then we had that little, at least on the NQ, and then we had that little bump back up to like 910, and then that's where I got short because of the little bear flag, and then it started to hold again down there at the 875, and that's where I was like, well, this definitely isn't a sell off because it's like do 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 do, it's not selling off. And then the reversal back up, which is like exactly on the ES where your buy zone was. It was just off by a little bit, and you have to give it that space. If you don't give it that space, then like 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get filled, especially when you go
Yeah,
for.
100%. 100%. That's why I don't know. It's like sometimes, like I told you yesterday, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. What I do want to learn, what I do want to do become, like what I want to try out this next few weeks is become a little bit more aggressive, because I'm a little bit I'm too conservative. Like I'm not risk averse. I'm just a little bit conservative. Like I'm still willing to put I'm still willing to put in the risk, but I just need to become a little bit more aggressive for my entries. Like for example, like you said today, yeah. If I took the border of my zone or a little bit a little 1 point above my zone, then yeah, I would have gotten like a perfect entry and a perfect trade. But it just also depends on the day.
Go to yesterday.
Yeah, that's I was about to do. Let's see. Let's go to yesterday. Yesterday was an easy day to play the range, but you never know. Like what can you get out of this? Like today, there's the open. There's the open right here. The yes. I actually had a short at 18. If you
So
got to 18.
my entry on your screen right now would be so you see how it's chopping, right? Chopping, 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 and then it finally comes into your demand zone at the bottom. My
Oh, right
confirmation
here.
candle, yes, my confirmation candle would be the close of that green bar outside of your zone to the upside, and then I would
Right
trade that
here.
to the next
You would
thing.
take it
Yep,
here.
yep, exactly, and into that zone. That would be
Yeah,
my
you could get
trade.
a nice 2-to-1.
But even
And
if
with
it's
the
not
with
two
the
to,
range.
like, your trade is your trade, right? Like your demand to resistance, demand to demand, like whatever it is, even if it's not 2 to 1, like you just like that's the cycle of the trade. You just, and it did it again right there.
Yeah, yeah. That's how it played out yesterday. That's
Like,
how it played out yesterday.
And then if you go to the previous day, like you see those patterns. If that's
Look,
your
I'll show you my trade. I'll show you my trade from. I think today's what? Today's Friday, Thursday. Did I take a? Did I take a trade on? Did I take a trade on? When was it that I took a trade? I took a trade on. I don't know if it was Wednesday or Tuesday. No, it was Wednesday. Look, I'll show you my trade. Friday, Thursday. Oh no, it was Tuesday. I'll show you my trade from Tuesday. Did he not trade on Wednesday?
I've been hearing you say that a lot, that you're not taking a trade, which, like I said, is a good thing as long as you realize what you should and
No,
shouldn't be
no,
doing.
I'm not saying I don't take trades because I'm not, but I like it. I don't wait. What is it? How do you say that? I don't trade. I don't. It's not that I don't take trades because I'm scared. It's like I don't take trades because bro, my edge is not there. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid to take a trade, but bro, like I know I'd rather take a high quality trade than just jump into like a shitty trade.
For sure.
I
Totally
mean,
agree.
that's how I see it. That's how I best right here. Look, you see how this was my entry right here? Can you notice or not?
Yeah. Mhm.
Look, you see this was my entry right here. This was my stop. You see how it's 1 point below the zone?
Right.
So I was risking how much? 3.5 points. And I wasn't even risking that much. So that was a good entry.
But what I'm
You see how
saying
it
is,
went up? You see how it went up?
yeah,
And I was already up what? 8.5 points. 8.5 points. Then it went down and I
which is
took
my
some heat.
point. But why didn't
Yeah,
you take?
yeah.
Why didn't you take a profit?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I did scale out here. I did scale out here. I
Okay, so there you
scaled that
go.
one
But
at
on a
64.
regular day, would you have taken some profit off right there? Is my question. Because
No,
if the answer is no,
no.
then why? Because sometimes you're asking too much of the market, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but look, this is my take profit. Look right here, this line. I don't know if you can notice the line. Can you notice this
right?
line?
Yeah, I see
That
it.
was my initial take profit. Look how it balanced out, and then boom. I don't know. It takes a lot of patience, a lot, and like I was saying, a lot of resilience as well. But that day was a perfect day to play the range. Look at that. Look at that.
100%. And I also feel like if you learn some candlestick patterns, because the first one that we were looking at from today was a reversal pattern, but it happened above your zone. It happened outside of your zone. So
Which one? This one? Oh, this one right here. This one right
yeah,
here.
yeah, like wick.
Yeah.
It was it's a 3-line strike is what they call
Yeah,
it.
I do like don't get me wrong, like I believe in weeks, but they have to be like super high volume. Like this they need to be there has to be a lot of volume in this week.
Oh,
Like if
bro,
it's like
look at the. I didn't even notice that. Now that
this one,
it's showing up now. The wick came straight to the line, bro. Like to the tick, to your line,
this
to your
week,
demand line. Yeah, straight in,
yes.
like right there on the. That's
But
crazy.
I didn't see that's why I used the footprint as well. I didn't see the enough volume in order to let me see it. This was 931.
931 yesterday on the ES.
No, today. Oh, this today.
Oh, today.
No,
Okay.
this today. Oh, I mean, yeah. Now that you see it, now that you think about it, there was a lot of volume on that candle. Well, I don't know since it's opening, since the open, like there's always a lot of volume, so I don't really trust that.
You're not just looking for the volume though. You're looking for are those what is that? What do you have there?
That's
Your
a one
volumetric
minute footprint.
1 minute. All right.
That's a 1 minute.
What you're looking for right there is your imbalances. You see those 3 blue on the right? Like boom, boom, boom.
Here.
That's the buy. Yeah. On the right. On the
I
right side of
haven't.
the next candle. The next candle.
Oh, one,
Boom,
two,
boom,
three.
boom. That's a long. Then you got 3 on the next one. That's another long. And you could trade that up into your next supply. And then you see
Yeah,
all those purple imbalances on that big bar coming back down
yeah.
from your zone, literally right at your zone. That's a short entry for a lot of people. I'm not saying for you or for,
Yeah,
whatever.
obviously.
I'm just saying like for a lot of people, they'll look for those sell side and buy side imbalances and then like that's what they use for their entry. So it's just
100%.
other tools to add to your kit. So you're like, and then like I said with the candles, you're looking for that candle reversal right there. You could have been in before that imbalance even played out, which a lot of people were because they knew what the setup was. They knew what that candlestick formation meant.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, It's just trying out new things like that. I think I'm gonna start trying that next week. Like obviously, I'm gonna keep my system the same because I do feel that it's helped me. Obviously, there's like there's no like bread and butter for a trader, but for me, this has worked. And this helped me, bro. I spent 4 or 5 months trying to get funded and no results, and then once I started applying this methodology to my trading, then I got funded in like a week or less than a week. So I do feel that I need to keep the same system, but obviously modify it and make it like a more aggressive way in order to not get left out on days like today. You know. I mean, I feel like I'm still a young bug in this, but I'm not gonna be like that forever. You know, like I cannot just hold myself. I just cannot be holding myself to. Oh yeah, I just started training. Like yeah, I cannot be too hard on myself because if I hold myself to that mentality, then I'm not gonna move anywhere. So I do feel that I need to improve. Ooh, I have to improve a lot, a lot, a lot. But I like not trading in a day to day and just gathering information, like what we're just doing right now. Like you see, I didn't even notice that what you were saying about the imbalances and stuff. Gathering information and learning. Like I learn from you guys every day. I learn from you. I learn from Franco. I learn from George. You know, even I learn every day from you because you guys been doing this for way longer than I have. And I take a little bit of you guys from in every single thing.
Start calling you SpongeBob, bro.
Yeah. So that's why I use you guys as reference for things not to do and for things to do. You know, like I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be honest, completely honest. I see things that and you guys that I don't want to do, and I see things on you guys that I want to do. Like it goes both ways. But that's why I just try to perfect my own trading system.
Hell
Not trying to
yeah,
copy yours
man.
or trying to copy Franco's or trying to copy George. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't push my system on anybody, but I can
Yeah,
help
yeah,
you out with
100%.
entries.
Yeah, like you were doing right here. You see, like what you were saying is right. That's what it means being aggressive. That's what I want to work on a little bit.
Order filled.
But I don't know. It just takes a little bit of time and
Yeah,
experience.
like for sure, man. Like, like you said, just don't be hard on yourself, and like whatever information you can pick up that you can throw
Yeah,
into
yeah.
your
Yeah. So like
system,
today was a
it's
perfect
cool.
day to just gather information and not jump into anything.
So like,
I don't
would
know.
you take that first close outside of that zone right there? Like, would you take a long
Here?
close outside? Well, there was two or three of them, but
Where?
that third one, like yeah, right in there, like that
Right
first
here?
green, yeah, that one, the candle to the right
If you
closed
look at the
outside.
footprint,
It
if you
might have
look
been
at
a
the footprint of
loss,
that, I would
but
tend
then
to
like you had a couple of them
to
close
to
outside. Like
the
I see like 3 or 4 winners right there and 2 losers.
yeah. This look at the footprint in this one. Look at the imbalance and bro, no follow through. I mean, yeah, I mean a good entry at 24, you know? 24, I don't know. Depends on my risk. What if I take it at 24, where will be my stop, you know? Like 18? Like,
That's
I
okay. So I'm completely the opposite. Like I know a lot of traders trade like that, but I'm the opposite. My stop is my stop. Like wherever I get into the
like you're
trade,
like whatever you feel is like
yeah.
gonna be
Like
oh, okay.
I don't do like the swing lows because I mean I just never saw a point in it.
The thing is that when I started trading, I used to trade like that, but I realized, yeah, what works is just something that validates your trade. That's why you increase your risk.
Do you see why
Uh,
it came right there though? That wick? Do you see why that wick came down
this
exactly where it
this
did?
wick right here,
Yeah.
this wick right here,
Why did that wick go right there?
bro. Because the footprint, this candle right here, you see the footprint, bro. Just trap sellers, just trap sellers.
Ah, look left,
Oh, right here,
further,
here,
further,
here,
right there.
here.
You see all those right there? All
Yeah.
those wicks, the top of that pivot right there, the next wick, the following wick, all those came right there. That's what that. So anybody who is positioned right there, the spike came down, take them out, and then what does it do? Continue straight back up. And you'll notice that over time as well. Like the
Yeah, yeah,
spikes
yeah,
down,
100%.
like
A day
a
like
lot of
today.
them come back to a previous pivot, which I understand why a lot of people use the swing low, but usually the swing low is like to the previous pivot. Like liquidity grabs come from the previous pivot. So I never understood like the current
Like, what do you mean?
leg.
Like, if this, like, if
Like
this
if
went
that was
like
your stop
down,
for the next leg, like if you had that as your stop for the next leg over there to the right, your risk is what, like 7 points, like all the way over there to the right. Right. So if no, further right, further right, further right, all the way over here. Yeah. If you're taking a long off that dip low right there, and you're using that as your stop,
like here, like this.
right,
Nah,
right,
this
yeah.
would be, bro. Like, unless my target is like fucking 50, I don't think this
That's
would
what
be
I'm
my.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's just it's,
yeah, worth like 7 points of stop. Nah, I don't know. I think that's too much. The guy we follow, we follow, he
Mhm.
usually has stops that are like 8 points, and I don't feel like if I lose a trade of 8 points, I don't feel like my psychology will be at the best level.
I was about to watch him. What was his name again? You said his
It's
like Thorn.
his called E-mini player on Twitter,
Okay, okay, okay.
on X or whatever you want to call it. But
Uh,
yeah, sometimes he puts like stops like that are like insane, like 8, 9 points, and bro, we're like, oh, like how much heat are you gonna take? That's a whole ass winning trade. Like, I don't know. I feel like for my risk parameters and my risk tolerance, I think like 4.5 points, pushing 5 is enough for me. Because how much do you need for you? How much do you need for your trade to work out? You know, how much heat do you want to take in order for your trade to work out? At that point, you just had a bad entry. You just had to take the loss. You know, I just see it that way.
Hey guys, I'm done for the day. See you on Monday, okay?
all right, then.
You
Have
have
a
to
good weekend, everybody.
yeah.
Take
Later
care.
guys. Bye.